I am not making this video just to get a bunch of people to agree with what I'm saying. I'm making this video in hopes that somebody can prove one thing that I'm saying is wrong. And you won't be able to. Everything I'll be telling you in this video is completely accurate. And from that, when you guys realize that as well, I want everybody to help share this video so we can get the truth out there and expose the reality that George Zimmerman is a cold-blooded murderer, and he had at least one other person, if not two people with him, when he chased down and apprehended Trayvon Martin before executing him.
Sanford Police Department, line is being recorded. Sean.
Hey, we've had some break-ins in my neighborhood, and there's a real suspicious guy. It's Retrieveview Circle. Shit, he's running.
He's running? Which way is he running?
Down towards the other entrance of the neighborhood.
He told the operator, oh shit, he's running. So ask yourself this, why would 30 seconds later, he would tell the operator again he ran? It wouldn't make sense, because he already told him he's running, so the operator knows he's running. He wouldn't tell him again, hey, he ran. I forgot to tell you earlier, yeah, he's running, he's ran. So check this out. The reason that he's saying that isn't because he's saying it to the operator. He's saying it to somebody else he met up with. If you don't believe me, I'll show you who it is momentarily. But he met up with somebody, and that's who he told he ran.
Zimmerman.
And George, what's the phone number you're calling from?
Just in case you didn't hear it, I'm going to play it for you again. Right after George says his last name, Zimmerman, the operator starts to say something. The moment that the operator starts to say something, you can hear underneath that, George is saying to that person that I said he met up with, shit, give me your light. Now listen for that. Focus on that. Don't listen to George and don't listen to the operator. Focus on underneath the operator's voice. He says, shit, give me your light.
And George, what's the phone number you're calling from? And George, what's the phone number you're calling from?
(911), do you need police, fire, medical?
Maybe both. I'm not sure. There's just someone screaming outside.
Okay, what's the address that they're near? Okay, and is it a male or female?
It sounds like a male.
Okay, and you don't know why?
I don't know why. I think they're yelling help, but I don't know. Just send someone quick. Say stop.
Okay. Does he look hurt to you?
I can't see him. I don't want to go out there. I don't know what's going on. So they're sending him.
So you think he's yelling help?
Yes.
All right, what is your phone number?
There's gunshots.
You just heard gunshots?
Yes.
How many?
There's one. Jeremy, get down.
23 seconds into Jennifer's 911 phone call, you can hear the screen door opening and slamming as Jeremy walks in from outside. He's outside with George at the moment they apprehended Trayvon. I'm going to show you. Now, when the gun goes off, you also hear that in the last audio you just heard. The gun went off at 41 seconds. Now, when the gun goes off, Jennifer said, I hear gunshots. I heard gunshots. She says 911 operated that, so we know she heard it. Then Jeremy says, oh my God. So we know Jeremy heard it. Now, when that happens, that's important. I want you to follow me for a minute. That's really important that they both heard that. And what's even more important is this. When Jeremy's standing over wherever he's standing, he's looking out. Probably on the porch or outside, doesn't matter. Jennifer says, Jeremy, get down. Now, the moment she says, Jeremy, get down, Jeremy says, I know, shh. When he says that, that's acknowledging that Jennifer heard the gunshot because she's telling him to get down. Unless Jeremy is thinking that she's talking about a bat flying around the house. But he's not. He knows she's referring to that gun. That's what he's talking about getting down for. That's really important. I'm going to show you why in a little bit.
Is he no longer yelling?
I don't know. Jeremy, get in here now. Jeremy, get up here.
You just got done hearing Jennifer say to her husband, Jeremy, come here. Jeremy, come on. Jeremy, get in here now. And then he says, he's dead. That's what he says. He says he's dead. Then she says, Jeremy, get up here. All right. Where is Jeremy when she's telling him to do all this stuff? He's out there checking out on Trayvon. He realizes he's dead at that point. That's what he's saying right now. He's dead.
All right, is he right outside?
Yeah, pretty much out the back, yeah.
You just got done hearing Jeremy say in the background, there's gunshots. Now, that's what I was talking about earlier, showing that Jennifer already heard the gunshots, so does Jeremy, and they both know each other heard it too. So why would he look at her 32 seconds after the gun went off? 32 seconds, he's going to look at her and say, there's gunshots? That doesn't even make sense. He would look to her at the moment they got fired, and it's possible he would say to her, I heard gunshots, but he ain't. He waited 32 seconds. And you know why he waited 32 seconds? Because he's not talking to Jennifer. He is talking to somebody else. And the question is, who is that somebody he's talking to?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
That was the most damaging part that Jeremy did to himself. He said he warned me he'd shoot him. He warned me he'd shoot him. Now you ask yourself, who warned him? The shooter. Who's the shooter? George Zimmerman. I'm telling you, that guy took part in chasing Trayvon Martin. And the biggest question is this: why did Jeremy not have to testify? He was the one watching the whole time in a 911 phone call. The police and everybody knows he was the one looking, not Jennifer. Jennifer was on the phone. So why would they not have called Jeremy to the stand?
Okay. Did you hear any vehicles leaving or anyone out?
When I initially started making this video, my plan was to make a long video and cover everything. I'm talking about all the witnesses, all the evidence, and just cover everything. But you know what? I said to myself, what I need to cover it for? We know George Zimmerman said he was by himself when he chased after Trayvon. So all we needed to prove right now is that he's not by himself. And if anybody out there watching has any decent hearing, you know I'm not lying. That stuff is there. He is with somebody else chasing Trayvon. So all the federal government has to do is use this as new evidence. Go after George Zimmerman. You know he's with somebody. Now, because I know you got your naysayers talking about double jeopardy, it does not apply to first-degree murder. But let's go this route. Jennifer hasn't been charged with anything, and neither has Jeremy. Go after them, because we know Jennifer committed perjury. She said that no one went out on that back porch, and we got Celine Bahadur places Jeremy outside. She even testified Jeremy was outside on that porch. On the porch, okay? At the very least, he's on the porch. They lied about that. So Jennifer's facing perjury, obstruction of justice, and whatever other charges they want to charge her with. Now, for Jeremy, he's facing some serious charges. My advice to you, Jeremy, is for you to just turn yourself in. The only reason I'm giving you this advice is this. I think it's possible that you could have thought you was really chasing after somebody stealing something, a thief, okay? Trayvon wanted a thief, but you may have thought that. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But the best thing for you to do is turn yourself in and lawyer up and ask to see from the prosecution if you can get some form of leniency if you promise to testify against George Zimmerman in his first-degree murder trial when they bring him up on charges from this evidence. All right? So your best bet is to just turn yourself in. You and your wife need to turn yourself in, and you guys need to just quit being cowards and tell them exactly what you know. You know that boy got killed by George Zimmerman, not in self-defense, because George Zimmerman's a murderer. That's why in your 911 call, you started crying. You started crying at the end of that call because you knew that he didn't have no reason to kill him. And you even said it yourself. Why kill him? Now, I want to talk about Rachel Jantel's testimony. See, everybody doubted her. I don't know what the motivation is behind doubting Rachel Jantel. I don't know if it's because some people are racist or because she had a little bit of a speech pattern different from most. But she had the most credible evidence of everybody. And I want you guys to just think, all right? Even if you're naysayers and you think, oh, he's a conspiracy theorist and all that, think about this for a moment. Rachel Jantel known Trayvon Martin since second grade. We're talking second grade. She don't know the person chasing after Trayvon. She don't know George Zimmerman. She knows Trayvon since second grade. So think about this. Let's be honest. If she wanted to take anybody's side, she could take Trayvon's. She's going to pick Trayvon's if she just wanted to pick sides. And maybe that's why you guys don't believe her. You think she's being biased. This is for you guys. If she's picking sides, she could have been like this. Well, I heard the guy say to Trayvon, I don't like black people. I hate when black people walk in my neighborhood. I hate when I see you young punks thinking you're tough and you can just go do whatever. She could have said anything she wanted to pick Trayvon's side to make that guy look bad, whoever it was that was fighting with Trayvon or chasing Trayvon, right? She could have said anything she wanted. But what did she say? She said Trayvon said he's behind him, and then Trayvon said, what are you following me for? And the only thing she said about that guy was he said, what are you doing around here? And then he said that, she heard some tussling, she thought, she heard like a little wrestling rolling in the grass, and then she heard the phone hit the ground, and then she heard Trayvon say, get off me, get off me. That's all she said, which means to me, she's telling the truth. Otherwise, she could have made up anything she wanted. Now this message right now is for anybody that has power to do something, or anybody that has the power to reach the people that have the power to do something. This stuff needs to get out. Because this guy's walking around, he killed a young teenager, and you guys all blamed it on a teenager and crucified him. All you famous people out there that act like you care, I ain't saying you don't care, but it sure sounds like acting if y'all ain't doing nothing. Everybody that's a famous musician right now, all I used to find this evidence out was a home computer. Y'all got studio equipment way more expensive than the stuff I got. Y'all got studio equipment that's way more advanced than the stuff I got. Y'all can prove me wrong, but you won't be able to. So get in your studio, use your damn equipment, amplify it the way you want to amplify it, and find out everything I say is completely accurate. Y'all need to do something, help out.